Hi, BookTube. I have what is possibly a partial August TBR for you. I'm not thinking August is going to be as busy a month for me as July was, and so I have 3 books for sure that I'm going to get to, and possibly more as the month goes on. I'm kind of dipping my toes into 3 different BookTube events, rather than just committing to one like I did with Rocket Summer. The 3 events are GarbAugust, which was created by I believe Criminali, Faulkner in August, and also Women in Translation Month. I'm not sure who created those last 2, but I'll leave their names somewhere over here. For GarbAugust, I have something that I have to address. Angelina at Books Do Things to Me, sort of, not directly, but I would say implicitly attempted to recruit me into her naughty book aficionados group. So I had planned on taking just a little bit of time to let Angelina know that I do not read naughty books. I only read literature. But then I realized that my pick for GarbAugust is not only a naughty book, but it's one of the naughty books. It is one of the 4 or 5 first books that you would think of when you hear the term naughty book. And that is Jacqueline Susann's Valley of the Dolls. I will tell you right off the bat, there is almost a 0% chance that this will be a book/movie video. Like the one I did for The Shrinking Man or the Brain That Wouldn't Die. And that is because I have seen the Valley of the Dolls movie, and it's been 10 plus years, but once was enough. I understand it's a cult classic, people love it because it's so campy and everything, but I think even looking at it with those eyes, I just thought it was kind of boring. But it's possible that the book will be either so good or maybe so bad that I will be curious to go back and see if I've changed my mind on it. And that all being said, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is a completely different story. I don't care if you love Valley of the Dolls or hate it, you must see Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, which is kind of a sequel, kind of a remake, kind of a parody, but it's a movie that kind of has to be seen to be believed. And then for Faulkner in August, I have read embarrassingly little William Faulkner. I have read A Rose for Emily. That's the only thing I've read by him. No novels and no other short stories. And I had planned this month on reading Light in August. Because I've always heard that that's not only one of his best novels, but one of his more accessible ones. And I could have sworn I had a copy, but apparently I don't. And the only William Faulkner that I could find that I had was his collected stories. And so if I can find a copy of Light in August, which I'm not sure if it's in public domain or not, but if Libby has it, or if I can find it somewhere else, then I'll read that. But if not, I'll have these stories to fall back on. And then last, for Women in Translation, I'm glad that this book came to mind, because this is going to kind of bring us back into comics a little bit. This is Marjane Satrapi's Persepolis, which was published in 2 volumes originally, and this volume has both of those. This was made into a movie in 2007, I believe. I've seen the movie, and I want to say the movie was co-directed by her, she had some kind of involvement in it, because the movie is like a moving graphic novel. It pretty much copies the visual style of this. And so I would imagine that after reading this, I will be prompted to go back to that movie, because it is fantastic. So those are the 3 for sure books. And there very likely will be a part 2 for this TBR coming sometime later in the month. So thank you for watching.